Hello, everyone. We have a very special person, have a very special birthday today. ¿Eso, Elisa? ¿Sí? Okay. Carl's birthday is today or thereof. Okay, so we're going to sing happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carl. Happy birthday to you. Yay. Today our service is being led by Barb, Eyre. We're going to talk about immigration, her immigration story, and our prelude today is America by Neil Diamond.
Hello, and welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Church of Las Cruces. We welcome those of you who are in our sanctuary this morning or joining us online. It is a joy to be together to worship. I'm Barb, Eyre, your service leader for this service. My pronouns are she and her. We share visual descriptions of ourselves to help ensure everyone, including people with low or no vision, can fully participate. I am a 4'11", white-haired Caucasian. I have on a a purple shirt from Guatemala. I have white pants and Skechers sandals. I have blue turquoise glasses.
Buenos días, iglesia. Bienvenidos a todos. Welcome everyone to the Unitarian Universalist Church of Las Cruces. I'm Cathy Cox, your service associate for today. I am an average height, white woman, average build, and my hair is longish and blondish and straightish. And today I am wearing a black and blue dress with lacy pattern and black sandals. A warm welcome to all our guests. Whether this is your first visit or your 100th, you are part of this beloved community. Whoever you are, whomever you love, wherever you're from, whatever your life circumstance, gender identity, sexual orientation, disability, documentation status, or spiritual path, you fit in here. Your story matters. Your presence is a gift. If you are new here, welcome. Please raise your hand and keep it raised until our greeters reach you. They would like to give you a present. Please also fill out the visitor card located in the back seat in front of you, and you'll receive invitations to participate in our programs. You're invited to join us after service at coffee hour. We would love to get to know you and allow you time to get to know us. If you have additional questions, please join us in the lobby by the metal art piece right after the service. As we enter into this time of worship, lean into the joy, music, and movement of this multi-generational space. Now, let us greet our neighbors in warmth and welcome, but for only 45 seconds. Is there a countdown on the screen? I don't know. Thank you.
Are they in the right order? No. I always number my pages.
Thank you, everyone.
Good morning. I am here to tell you my immigration story. I worked on the border for 13 years, and I'm not able to do that anymore. So I wanted to tell you of my adventures in that area. This is a story of fear and safety and joy. In Green Valley, Arizona, I live 25 miles from the southern border of Arizona. I was in a group entitled Samaritans, 150 people in Green Valley who cared about the border. We cared for the undocumented migrants. In 20 years, there have been 4,000 223 migrant deaths in the Sonoran Desert. In August, so far, there have been 20 deaths on the way to America. We filled up large tin containers with water out in the desert, and we searched for those from anywhere in Latin America. And as lots and lots of diapers, a little boy's romper, one shoe, and toys. We built a huge tent at the end of the border wall where coyotes, I'll explain later, dropped off their charges. Cocoa and oatmeal for breakfast, our minister with his guitar, toys for the children, clothes provided. And then we called Border Patrol so the migrants could present themselves at the border in Nogales, and then transportation was given to Tucson, where they were bedded. My home church, the United Church of Christ in Green Valley, we sponsored a family from Honduras, and I will tell you our immigration story.
Good morning, church. I am Eric Ramirez. I serve as the director of music of the church. My pronouns are he, him, and él. I am a brown, 5'9" Puerto Rican gay man, and today I am wearing a very soft white and silver striped shirt. You can touch it later. Black pants and black shoes, reading glasses so that I can see what I'm doing up here. Today I smell of salt and tea. Today we have a special guest. Dale, would you stand for a second? This is Dale Emmett, if you do not know him. And Dale will be doing the gathering song today. The words are going to be on the screen. It's a la Woody Guthrie. The verses probably aren't ones that you have heard before, but that was him. Please enjoy, please join in as you may, and let's give another round of applause for Dale. Thank you.
So this is a sing-along, so please sing along with me, and we have some different words. The first three verses are the same as you know, so you all know them. But when we get to the Spanish part, es mi tierra, es tu tierra, it's my land, it's your land, de Puerto Rico a Nueva York, from Puerto Rico to New York, de Nueva York a California, from New York to California, somos americanos, sí. We are all Americans, yes. That's what the part I want you to join in for sure and say, somos americanos, sí, okay? Okay, and then we go los hondureños, Honduras, los mexicanos, los panameños, los chicanos, colombianos, los peruanos, somos americanos, sí. And then we go back. This land is your land. Ready? Okay. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land belongs to you and me. As I went walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. And all around me, a voice keeps saying, land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land belongs to you and me. Mi tierra es tu tierra, de Puerto Rico a Nueva York, de Nueva York a California. Somos americanos, sí. Los hondureños, los mexicanos, los panameños y los chicanos, colombianos, los peruanos. Somos americanos, sí. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land belongs to you and me. Thank you.
Thank you, Dale. In our Unitarian Universalist tradition, we light a chalice as a symbol of our shared faith and community. As Barb lights our chalice here in the sanctuary, we invite those joining online to share in the chat where you are lighting yours. Would you like some help with that? I'll do it. Jillian will light it. From the Torah, the alien who resides near you shall be to you as a citizen among you. You shall love the alien as yourself, for you were aliens in the land of Egypt. From the Quran, as for those who have forsaken their home after enduring persecution, we shall grant them good abode in this world. We light this chalice to spread the flame of love to those who are traveling in heat and darkness in other lands fraught with danger today and always. And now please rise in body or spirit and join me in saying our church's affirmation of covenant and singing the doxology in English and Spanish. The words are on the screen. Love is the doctrine of this church. The quest for truth is our sacrament, and service is our prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge in freedom, to serve others in community, to the end that all souls shall grow into harmony with creation. Thus do we covenant with one another. We have Missy Van here filling in for Kelly with the wisdom story.
Good morning, church. Good morning. I am Missy Van, a member of the congregation and a volunteer with our religious education program, and today I'm filling in for Kelly for the wisdom story. Today we are reading Home is a Wish by Julia Kuo. And I'm gonna try to not hit the mic with the pages. In the mornings, we leave home, and in the evenings, we return. Sometimes Mama and I leave for a few days, and sometimes Amma and I are gone for much longer, but we always come back home. One day, we leave for good, not knowing if we'll ever be back. We leave sounds, smells, feelings, words, and memories behind. How can any other place feel like home? I watch everything I know grow smaller and smaller. Home becomes a wish as we fly through this heavy sky and over this endless ocean. Mama says, "We'll be there soon, Baobei." I see and feel every little thing in this strange new place. Leaves whirling, rain pelting, and unfamiliar people and odd sounds everywhere. How can this be our home? I'm told to dress, move, and speak, even though I already know how to dress, move, and speak. Amma says, "It'll get better soon, Baobei." For a while, I drift in between until I finally say goodbye. Slowly, odd becomes ordinary, and strange becomes sweet. We leave in the mornings and return in the evenings, and it starts to feel more like home. One day, I realized that those new people are now familiar. They are Auntie June, who loves camellias, Mr. Tsai with the tasty snacks, and my best friend, Carmen. Now I see there are different homes for different times. A home from before, a home for now, even a home for later. Home is a wish that comes true when I can say, "I'm from here now." And now I believe that we're going to do our 2 rounds of the child blessing song. And on the second round, if any youth in the audience would like to join me to the RE room, then just follow along.
Sacred space, we are invited to invest in our church's mission and shared life. The offering we take today and every Sunday is more than financial support. It's a reflection of our commitment to this community and the values we strive to live out: love, justice, welcome, and care. Our church depends on each of us. Your generosity sustains our worship programs, partnerships, and our ability to grow in faith and service. Whether you make a one-time gift, support today's Change for Change partner, or fulfill your annual pledge, every contribution helps strengthen our community and extend our reach. This quarter, our Change for Change partner is La Piñon Sexual Assault Recovery Services of Southern New Mexico. La Piñon is a nonprofit organization that offers crisis intervention, outpatient counseling, forensic nursing exams for sexual assault and child abuse victims, community education, professional training, a warm line for children, and services to sexual assault and child abuse victims, survivors, and their families. Their mission is to empower victims to become survivors and to reduce trauma and minimize long-term effects of all forms of child maltreatment, abuse, and neglect. Your Change for Change donations will be used to cover essential expenses that grant funding is unable to cover, such as gas, food cards, clothing, hygiene products, and other essential and immediate needs that are requested by clients when they go to La Piñon for services. Through this partnership, we carry our values beyond these walls. You can give online, by mail, or by placing your gift in the basket. Every gift matters, and every gift makes a difference. The offering will now be given and gratefully received.
We gotta keep one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. You're not alone. You're not alone. Don't you give up. Don't you give up. Keep moving on. Keep moving on. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Lift up your eyes. Lift up your eyes. And don't despair. And don't despair. Look up ahead. Look up ahead. The path is there. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. I know you're scared. I know you're scared. And I'm scared too. And I'm scared too. But here I am. But here I am. Right next to you. Right next to you. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. And lead with love. And lead with love.
That was the fight song of the Samaritans before we left to go out into the desert. Thank you, choir. That was wonderful. Before I start, I want to thank people, all the people that helped me design, and be here with the service. Mike, Eric, Allison, Nancy, Gillian, Laura, Dale, and my husband Earl, who helped me amazingly often with the computer. Today I am here to be a storyteller. I'm here to tell my story because I'm not at the border anymore. The border is closed, no one can come in, and this story is probably like my last remembrance of it. It is a story of fear, safety, and joy. I live 25 miles from the southern border of Arizona. I was in a group called the Samaritans, 150 people. What a raggedy band of people that went out into the desert every day. We filled large tin containers with water and searched for those from Latin America. We built a huge tent at the end of the wall where then they came into America. Cocoa and oatmeal for breakfast, toys for the children, songs like this for the families, clothes provided if needed, and then calling the Border Patrol. This is one of the few pictures I have. Margot and I are traveling in a van. She is driving. I am in the passenger seat. This is the border wall. And the road, when they come to the border, is steep and up and steep and up for many miles. So this is the view we would see each day. Next, this is my friend Margot. She's 2 years older than I am. She is 86 years old, and she drives the van, and I am with her. We search, we search, we search. We got out of the van, we say, I am a Samaritano, do you need help? Am I a Samaritano, do you need help? We would stop, pick up the clothes, pick up the trash, etc., and then be on our way. My United Church of Christ sponsored a family from Honduras, and this is, again, the story. The mama had at her simple little house in Honduras papers involving her eldest son who was stolen from home by the drug cartel, and other papers involved in the kidnapping of the eldest girl who was supposed to be used for favors. The Honduran police found both children. Thus, it was Mama's daring decision to come to America, 1,680 miles. She put everyone's baptismal and birth records in a folder and all her court records in her backpack. In the middle of the night, they snuck out of their home. The eldest boy, the 7th grade girl, a girl who was in an early school years, and a 3-year-old little boy with black curly hair. Each had a backpack and one set of clothes. So, one foot in front of the other, in fear they might be kidnapped and sent back, they traveled through Honduras. They never told us much about the journey of horror. One foot in front of the other, in fear, through Guatemala, afraid of being shot, beaten, or tortured, watching for criminals who wanted to rob or extort them on the voyage. One foot in front of the other, in fear, through Mexico, 1,200 miles from the border to Nogales, Mexico, fearing they might be suffocated in metal cargo trucks. The oldest girl was so afraid she'd be a victim of human trafficking. Fear they would die of thirst or run out of their own water or be kidnapped. Perhaps they rode the La Bestia, the train of death. It traveled north through Mexico, and either they could sit inside, but mostly the migrants clung to the moving metal box cars that offered no food or water. Many who clung to this train fell off and died in the desert. Perhaps they had a coyote to guide them. Many migrant families offered them money for the journey. The fees ranged from $6,000 and up to arrive in America. Finally, the family presents themselves at the Nogales, Mexico border, and our Good Shepherd UCC Church, through our minister Randy, presents the asylum papers, allowing them to cross into America as we had sponsored the family. Bedraggled, exhausted, dirty, and a big glaze over their eyes, they get into two parishioners' cars to see their new home. A modest apartment, 2 bedrooms, and Mama slept on the couch. Furniture and clothes purchased, and pots and pans to make tamales, enchiladas, and other Honduran food. New clothes were hung in the closets, and newly made quilts from the women of the congregation were on hand. Now, the real work of the congregation begins. School applications, doctors and dentists to be found. The minister's wife is a counselor at times to process their journey. The eldest had a disability, so teachers were found to assist the school. Other very intelligent women learned the law regarding all kinds of immigration research. Others in the church brought them meals, took them to appointments, babysat at times, tutored the children after school, and all in the congregation loved this family. So much to do, but once the children and Mama spent the night in their new home, fear began to dissipate just a little bit. And then the miracle to behold, kindness from the congregation began to fade their fear for these dear ones, leading to much love. The eyes were not so glazed over, and Hispanic humor began to show. And they even called me Barbarita, little Barbara. Let me share a bit of their time with me. This is the youngest boy, and we were using an aerosol shaving cream, and I spread it on the glass table, and then he proceeded to write the alphabet in English and the numbers, and then he traveled to the bathroom to wash up. However, he quickly came back like this. Then he washed up. Here is my home, and the 2 children on the very left are the youngest children in the family. Well, they wanted to adopt a dog, and their mother said, that's okay, but you have to learn how to take care of a dog. So that's my Coco on one of the laps. Lessons were given, leashes, feeding, washing, and we washed Coco, and picking up the poop. That was very seriously done on our walks. They did get a dog. This is the youngest daughter at her 15th birthday, Quinza. Cake, punch, presents, and laughter, and much love. I wish I had photos of the rest of the events I will describe. The youngest boy and I went to the fire station, where he rode the truck, pushed the siren button, and sprayed the truck with that strong hose with a little help. He never wanted to go to the police station. I remember members of the church providing after-school homework, help, and lessons. The two youngest sitting in front of our church during the children's talk. The backpack program provided food for the weekend for the youngest one. I am told he ate, which should be for the whole weekend, almost all of it on the bus traveling home. The youngest boy started preschool at a church. However, it was too much sensory perception for him. So our minister asked if some of us teachers could provide a preschool for those in the neighborhood and him. I was a 4th grade teacher, so I thought, gosh, by preschool you should start learning your letters and all of that. The other teacher said, no, we're here just to play. We're here just to learn how to be with other children. Our minister still can picture all those little ones behind the Mother Goose teachers with those goslings as we traveled through the church. Finally, our church took a camping trip to Kartchner Caverns, south of Green Valley. We took the two youngest ones, Earl and I, into our camper. It was a 5th wheel, so we slept in the back. The little boy was on a couch, and the little girl was on a mattress. And all of a sudden, I heard this thunk. The youngest boy, sleeping on the couch, yelled to Earl and me, "I'm okay, Barbarita. This sleeping bag is really slippery." The next morning, the two youngest climbed every tree in the park. And I've told this story before, but when we arrived to the caverns, we had a talk. And the park ranger said, "You're going to go through the caves, but I want you to know that the walls are alive. So please don't touch the walls. But if you do touch it, it's okay. We'll just mark it with tape, and I'll come back tonight and clean it." So we entered the hallway, then we entered the misting, and then we opened the doors. And as we opened the doors, the little boy was in front of us, and he went like this. And he kept that position for the whole trip through the caves. But heading home, I turned right instead of left to get onto the freeway. And I had to say to the children, "I'm sorry, I've turned the wrong way, and we have to go back through a border checkpoint." The youngest was crying. I don't have my papers with me. The older girl was shaking. As we approached the Border Patrol agent, he just waved us by. A white-haired Caucasian lady with two Hispanic children in the back. That was a miracle. The good news is that after 3 years, our congregation met at the courthouse in Tucson, where the judge gave the mother asylum status and the right to apply for a green card in 1 year. She can legally now live and work permanently in the U.S. and has a clear path to full U.S. citizenship. And the 4 children were also given asylum papers for protection. I'm not saying that every time I was there with the children, it was easy. One time we had to go to the juvenile department. One time there was a policeman. After a long time of years, the congregation was tired, but we kept ongoing. Finally, I lost communication with these dear ones as I moved too far from the border to be of any help at this point. But I know that Mama is working and paying taxes. The eldest boy is working and paying taxes. The eldest daughter is in her 3rd year of college. A member of our congregation presented her with board, tuition, and everything needed, books involved, for her education. And I know the youngest 2 will continue to contribute to America in many ways. The border is a mess that security measures alone can't fix. The migrants cross in the most dangerous places. Politicians should stop coming to the border with only photographs there and never going across. Custom and Border Protection has a budget of $25 billion. Elected officials should know that the people crossing the border aren't dangerous. My minister never saw one criminal in 22 years on the border. They are poor, hardworking, family-loving people fleeing violence and terror. Money can't cure this, but good policies could. Finally, one day in America on the border, I saw one man across from our tent table with burritos and hot cocoa after crossing the border. He leaned against the U.S. side of the border and started crying, and then he wept, and then he sobbed. The border is closed. Not one child like these 4 can be in America. Not one like the 4 children can come here to America. The border is closed. Whatever our passion, let us put one foot in front of the other and lead with love.
It's your turn. Stand up, please. As you are willing and able and body your spirit. Yay. Give yourself some room. You gotta put one foot in front of the other. And lead with love. One foot in front of the other. And lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other. And lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other. And lead with love. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. 'Cause I'm right here. 'Cause I'm right here. Don't you get cold. Don't you get cold. Something, something. We gotta put one foot in front of the other. And lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other. And lead with love. You gotta put one foot in front of the other. And lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other. And lead with love. Lift up your eyes. Lift up your eyes. And don't despair. And don't despair. Look up ahead. Look up ahead. The path is there. You gotta put one foot in front of the other. And lead with love. Put one foot
That was wonderful for me. Thank you. I wanted to thank everyone who had been here today to help me. This is not an alone service. Everyone here has been of service to me, and I thank you. In closing, it should be a clue for us as we seek to resolve our immigration policy of strict enforcement, narrowing pathway, and heightened vetting. It won't be found in the halls of Congress or from whoever sits in the White House. The solutions are with the people who gaze into the eyes of each other, and instead of seeing a stranger, they see a sister or a brother, a child of God, an angel unaware. I will work with my political party to begin the discussions of righting the wrongs, to formulate new policies regarding immigration, and I will keep you in touch. Extinguishing the flame. As for those who have forsaken their home after enduring persecution, we shall grant them a good abode in this world. Please join me saying the words to extinguish the flame. Amen.
Laura and I dedicate this postlude to all of those seeking refuge here. We do think about you, and we are here. Chiquitita, tell me what's wrong. You're enchained by your own sorrow. In your eyes, there is no hope for tomorrow. How I hate to see you this way. There is no way you can deny it. I can see that you're all so sad and quiet. Chiquitita, tell me the truth. I'm a shoulder you can cry on. You, best friend, I'm a shoulder you can lie on. You were always sure of yourself. And I see you're broken-hearted. I hope we can patch it up together. Chiquitita, you and I know that heartache comes and goes away in sorrow. You're granting once again, and our pain will end. You will have no time for sorrow. Chiquitita, you and I try, but the sun is shining in the sky above you. Let me hear you sing once more like you did before. Sing a song, my chiquitita. Try once more like you did before. Sing a song, my chiquitita. So you walk and come this way, and your love's above our sorrow. All is gone, and it seems your heart to follow. Chiquitita, tell me the truth. There is no way you can deny it. I see that you're oh so sad and quiet. Chiquitita, you and I know love's a heartache, come and they go on beside you. You will dance once again, and the pain will end. You will have no time for sorrow. Chiquitita, you and I cry, but the sun is shining in the sky above you. Let me hear you sing once more like you did before. Sing a song, my chiquitita. Try once more like you did before. Sing a song, my chiquitita. Try once more like you did before. Sing a song, my chiquitita.
I have an extra little announcement.
Okay, you go right ahead. He's going to go first.
If you have received a text or an email from Reverend Ali, ignore it. A, he's not allowed to, but secondly, it's a fishing expedition. Just throw it away.
It was both email and text, by the way, and my family's also received it on multiple fronts, so yeah. Just, you can, if it's a text, you can hit block and report spam. I highly recommend. My name is Jennifer Trantham. I am the Secretary of the Board of Trustees, and I'm going to do your announcements today, invitations for engagement. The first I would like to do is make an announcement that next Sunday, August 30th at 3 p.m., there'll be a memorial service for our beloved John Seeley. Next, what's up? Today at 11:30 will be our David Rice, who is the chairperson of the Social Justice Committee, and who will share about our many outreach programs. Comments and questions are encouraged. Round Table is tomorrow evening. Our own Elisa Sanchez, who was born and raised in New Mexico, will share about how the system treated her in her early years living in Grant County. Please join us for Round Person in person at 6:30 here in the sanctuary, or you can also access it by Zoom. The link is available in the emailed announcements. There's fall adult enrichment registration happening right now. Register for any of our 7 enlightening classes by using the registration tables in the lobby or library. And you can also use the email that was sent to the congregation on July 30th with the fall catalog in it. The deadline to register is this Tuesday, August 25th. Our UU Church of Las Cruces is again sponsoring the Tents to Rent, supporting Camp Hope residents as they transition to stable housing. In 2024-25, Camp Hope provided over 14,000 nights of secure shelter and connections to housing and case management. Donations help with rent and security deposits, as well as tents, facilities, supplies, case management, and other resident needs. And you can donate to the UU Church with a check, with Tents to Rents in the memo, or by credit card through the Give button on the church website under Social Justice. And as mentioned during the offertory, this quarter Change for Change is for La Piñon Sexual Assault Recovery Services of Southern New Mexico. A description is on the back of your order of service, as well as more information on how to donate. So as always, please look at the back of order of service for more information, because I kind of abbreviate it slightly. And next Sunday, please join us at 10 a.m. in person or online for bag blessings and sunflower lessons. Thank you very much.
I guess I'm up. I'm David Rice, and I'm currently chair of the Social Justice Committee. And I'm speaking today mainly about Tents to Rent. That is one of our fundraisers through the year, and it supports the Community of Hope effort to help people who are, I guess I would have to say, in the down and out a little bit. In particular, the Tents to Rent program helps with maintenance of these shelters. You can sort of see this is an example of a scene, thanks to Mike, of the tent encampment. There are 45 different pads, and for those of you who have been out in the heat, you can say, well, what's it like living in a tent in an encampment? Well, my answer is, it could be worse. You could not have a tent, and you could not have a shelter. So the Community of Hope created the Tents to Rent opportunity for people who come to the Community of Hope for help, for medicine, for food, for housing transition. And frankly, having heard Barb's story here, the thought in my mind came that the Tents to Rent encampment supports transition. Often people are making a sudden transition. Some of the folks that you encounter at the tent encampment are there suddenly because they've had an illness, they've had an accident, they've had something that sort of displaces them from where they want to be, their home or the home of a friend, for example. And so Community of Hope in its infinite wisdom created this encampment. It's really almost unique. There's probably a couple other ones in the country. But it doesn't function on nothing. So area businesses, individuals like many of you, support the encampment, and that helps with housing, with food, with just rejuvenation of the structures, and basic operation. The individuals who are there, the 45 individuals, sort of is a self-governing group once they're there together. You think, well, how do these people get along? It's amazing to me. They seem to get along, and they take pride in serving each other. And they don't want to stay there forever, though, so they move on. But again, as was noted in the bulletin, in the course of a year, more than 14,000 nights are spent by individuals at the encampment. So I would urge you to support us, support the people in the encampment with donations. If you have more interest, I'd be glad to connect you with them about how it works. But you meet people, many people, a number of people there have been there for a while, not very many for more than a year, for example. But they're often struggling, and they're often in transition to hopefully a better housing place. So please help us help them and join others. By the way, you may have seen this sign I stuck up on several doors and places about the church here. It's area businesses that are contributing in some way to Tents to Rent. If you go to the Little Toad Brewery or something, that on certain days, not every day, some of your tab would be given over to Tents to Rent in support. So consider area businesses, but also consider what you can do. So thank you very much for your time.